Basically, it has collapsed the economy of the whole state that's affected, especially state like Kano, Borno, Kaduna, Plateau, and Jigawa. It has collapsed the economy and life of citizens there because majorly we rely on electricity to do a lot of things. And when we say a lot of, this simply means for manufacturing, small businesses. You will agree with me that every tailoring now, there isn't for you to use electricity to actually carry out your job. So it's now a serious issue for a whole about 6 to 7 states to have a grid collapse that resulted in having issue with electricity availability. But also beyond the northern part of Nigeria, we also have Bayelsa also suffering a lack of electricity. I think it's an urgent thing that Nigeria needs to do something about to stop this incessant collapse. During President Muhammad Buhari, we suffered about 98 to 99 collapse. Now that Mr. President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we have suffered about 12 collapse. And this one is much more monumental. I spoke with somebody in those states, and he made mention that they thought it's normal collapse, but now it's going beyond. I was in Kaduna myself this last weekend. Can tell you most hotels are generating sets, and which simply means it's eroding their profits. Having been in band A, they are thinking things has gotten better, but now it's serious. I went there myself and I saw businesses paralyzed due to lack of electricity.
But how will, from your own point of view, this repeated vandalism, how would it affect, say, investors' confidence when they look at Nigeria as an investment destination? What do you think would, what kind of thoughts would cross their minds, seeing certain occurrences such as this?
Now, you agree with me that I've said it severally on this beautiful economic TV show that a country that will survive must take its energy security very serious. Now, it's a two-way problem. Now, we're having grid collapse and we're having very expensive diesel and very expensive petroleum motor spirits fuel. So I don't know where how an investor wants to be attracted to Nigerian economy, because major thing that will attract them is quite discouraging. And I can tell you, as you know, most manufacturing companies are even shifting to Ghana, nearby country, even to Niger, where they have consistent power. I don't think it's a rocket science anymore for you to identify a ridge that are weaker to fix, or for you to make sure you curb insecurity, because this one has been packed with vandalism. So whichever way, Nigeria needs to be conscious to make sure that they tame the issue of vandalism on Nigerian electricity infrastructure. They also obsolete infrastructure to engender a better electricity supply in Nigeria.
But do you see a shift, happening in terms of, investment patterns in Nigeria and maybe in the northern part of Nigeria going forward?
Right. Well, the fact is that North is being encouraged to come forward to do a lot of, because most people in the North are on a small scale business, unlike in the South where we have Lagos, unlike where we have Port Harcourt too. But when you come to North, most of us operating in the North are on a small scale. So when you are on a small scale and you don't have electricity to actually operationalize your activities, becomes a very disturbing and discouraging thing. I can tell you this grid collapse has actually affected a lot of businesses.
But northern governors have come out to say this is a good time to, diversify